All right, guys, we got 32 items going out on eBay and a couple on Poshmark for $8.75 on eBay. Not the greatest, but hey, it is what it is, guys. Let's get it. What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another video. Today, I got a few little items going out, man. Just wanted to show you guys, share those items with you. Let me double check what I got going out on Poshmark just in case I know I sold something. I just don't remember how many. The flip option is no longer free. I pay $9 now to get my items shared with Flip on Poshmark, which I think is totally worth it, because if I'm going to use something like Posha VA, I think it's like 30 bucks a month or like 25 bucks a month or something like that. I know somebody will say it in the comment section down below, but $9 is cheaper than that, and I can still share. So I got 2 items going out on Poshmark. I guess I'll start with those because it's just a couple, but I do want to go over, comments and questions and stuff like that from the last video as well. And today's Sunday, so these orders are going to be the weekend orders. A lot of low dollar items going out. If you guys aren't new to the channel, a lot of you guys know that I have a boatload of old inventory that should have never really gotten listed in the first place. And right now I'm in the process of getting rid of all that inventory, shrinking down the store size, not drastically, right, but as small as it'll get to where I can still make as much money as I can without being flooded full of garbage items. Once I get the items, cycled through to where it's all the garbage is gone, if the store grows, it grows. It's not an active goal for me like it was last year. Last year, the goal was to get the store to 14,000 items, because that's the arbitrary number I was given to be able to sell 50 items a day. I'm not even listing 50 items a day anymore, so there's no way I'm selling 50 a day. So the goal is just to really minimize. A lot of these items you'll see that sold for under 10 bucks are not impressive items. They're not great brands. They're not good items in the first place. So you guys will see why I'm just taking the offers on them to get them out of here. So I'm going to start with these Poshmark orders. First item is going to be Denim and Supply. Ralph Lauren shorts, 21,444. Inventory system, guys. You guys can get these boxes and everything, the bags. I got a video on how to make these custom SKUs on my channel. If you type in custom SKU video, it'll show you guys how I make these, and you can literally save hundreds of dollars a year. I've been making these SKU labels like this for a little over a year now. I'm only going through 1 box of labels, so pretty good savings, if you ask me. These shorts, men's 34, sold for $28. So Denim and Supplies, Ralph Lauren brand. It does sell pretty decent. If you guys can find it out, pick it up. Then the next item is going to be CSG, which doesn't sell that great. 16,954, hence the old number. 16,954. 16,954. Whoa, almost died just now. Okay, CSG ripstop type shorts. These sold for $12. Not a good deal, or not a good item at least. 32 is the size. And yeah, guys, those are the 2 Poshmark orders I got going out. Now, mind you, I have not been listing on Poshmark probably, man, I want to say a good month, because I've come to find out that the larger my store is on Poshmark, the less items I sell. Now, I do have Flip set to keep the current order of 1,000 items only, and I'm sharing those 1,000 items as many times as I can in a day to try to get some traction on those items. I do think it's a matter of, if I was listing more items, they would give me a little bit more love over there on Poshmark, but it is what it is. But if you guys want to use Vendu, that's what I cross list with. I got a Mercari order. So I got a Mercari order, 2 Poshmark orders, and an eBay order. So I'll get into the Mercari order. But while I pull that up, just wanted to let you guys know there is a link down below in the description for 25% off your first month on Vendu, to where you can cross list to all the other platforms. So this item that went out on Mercari is a Wolverine hoodie, like the construction company. And what I don't like about Mercari is you can't see your custom SKU. And of course, Mercari only allows a certain amount of photos as well. So in order to pull up my order on there, I'm going to have to go to eBay and check the unsolds. Okay, so as I was saying, the custom SKU number doesn't show on Mercari, and then they only allow you so many photos as well, so I deleted the photo of the custom SKU. So I had to pull it up on eBay, and this one is 22291. Duh. Wolverine. I pick up a lot of construction, cat, Wolverine, Carhartt, all that type of stuff. And this sold for $19 on Mercari. Unfortunately, I did free shipping on this, so I will lose out a little bit on the shipping. I think I'm going back to charging the buyer for shipping on Mercari. I get so few little sales over there as it is. Why offer free shipping and keep losing money on offers? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Let's get into the eBay sales. Well, let's get into some questions and comments from the viewers real quick. Show you guys some love and appreciation. All right, guys, we got a couple of questions I'm gonna go over with you guys. Busy Bee Company says, I just picked up a Ralph Lauren polo headband with the words polo, and in between the O and the L is the pony. I can't find another one out there. I'm going to list it at $99.99 and hold strong. And while there may be some vintage polo headbands out there that sell for pretty great money, what I wouldn't do is just price it at that and just not be willing to accept offers. I noticed you said you're going to hold strong. The thing is just because you can't find a comp doesn't automatically make it $100. What I would do is just look for the one that's the most similar to it as possible. It doesn't have to be an exact comp, and I know that's where a lot of people get stuck at when they're doing comp research, is they can't find the exact one. If I can't find a green Abercrombie & Fitch hoodie with this exact spell out on there, I'm just going to find a green Abercrombie & Fitch hoodie that looks similar to this and price it accordingly. Don't get hung up on finding exact comps, guys. Now, it does matter with certain things, but still, when it all comes down to it, find something that's as close as you can get it to as possible, and then price it accordingly. Let's see. I usually listen to your content when I'm driving. However, I replayed this one, and when I was babysitting my grandson, watched it on a 65-inch TV. Can you show and explain the pages you have above your photo setup? Thanks, Allie, Thrifting Granny 13. So what she's referring to is these pictures right here. And what they are is photos for how I want my pictures taken. So there's the tops, there's the pants, here's some shorts, and here's a photo for measurements. How I wanted the shirts and just the layout of the clothing when I hired a photographer. I hired a photographer and they didn't know how to take my photos. And so instead of asking me which order they went in all the time, I posted them above the board so that way they can just look up there and know which order and the photos, what came next. But it's still, I just didn't give them enough time to work before I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it myself. Because it was, even though it's a short process, it was taking longer than I liked for the guys to catch on. Granted, it was only like 2 or 3 weeks that I was using them, and it was only on the weekends. I have not a lot of patience, unfortunately. See, Julie says, hi Marcus, thanks for all the tips. Wondering what is the importance, necessity of putting does not apply on pre-owned clothing items in the item specifics? Does it help the algorithm? So does not apply would go towards like the UPC, and that would be like the only case where I would think that does not apply would even be a viable option. I don't put, if it doesn't apply, I just don't fill out anything. But on a UPC, if I put it in there, that's going to be the place that I use it at, and it does not help the algorithm. Putting does not apply or NA or creating your own item specifics don't really help your listing show up in the algorithm, so I would just stay away from doing that. Stevie Burks, do you have the link to the phone that you use to list? Could not find it in the description. Thanks, great videos. I added it to the description. It is linked in there now. It's a Samsung Galaxy 20 F2E. Just supposed to have a wider screen. And I added it to the description now in case you guys want to use that phone. It takes really great pictures, has a crap ton of storage space on there, so I can store thousands of photos before the storage space slows the phone down. And if you know what I mean, you know how like when your phone has too many apps on it or too much data, too many pictures taken and saved or videos, if you record YouTube videos on your phone, it starts slowing your phone down. So like when you're waiting on, when you open an app, it takes forever to open, or when you're trying to take pictures, you press the shutter and the picture takes forever to take the actual picture after you press the shutter. That means your phone is out of space and you have to delete all the space, the stuff on there to free up space. That Samsung Galaxy's never had that issue because there's so much space on there. It's like 100-something gigs you can store on there. I tried to order boxes through your link below, but they canceled the order twice. I don't know why. They might have sold out. They're 32 by 30, 32 by 8 by 8. They usually have them though. That's the biggest. Out of all the links you guys use, that's the biggest one that people. So now I'm going to jump into some of these orders and show you guys what I got going out. These right here are these are Lands' End pants. Not a great brand. I don't really pick Lands' End up anymore. All these items are going to be old. This sold for best offer of $8. Ralph Lauren jeans or pants. Nope, those are jeans. Sold for $10. Those are a women's 14, and the Lands' End pants were a women's 10 tall. And this is a Nike sweater, women's large, and that sold for $9.60. Vintage Aeropostale tee, men's large, and that sold for $9.60. Champion and Timberland collabo hoodie, that sold for $18. That's a men's small. So I would pick this up again. I wouldn't pick any of this stuff up again. Cactus Jack, a member of my Patreon, asked if someone wanted to cancel, or someone sent them a message saying I accidentally shipped it to my old address. Would it be possible to ship it to my current address instead? Here's the new address. And what they're talking about is I guess they ordered something on eBay and they want to change the address on the order. Technically, if you guys do that, you're losing your seller protection. But I have somebody that wants me to change the address on this St. Louis Rams shirt. The shirt sold for $8. So I'm going to change the address on it. If it turns out that the buyer is and I answered his question, he left a thumbs down. I guess he didn't like the answer because I told him you technically can change the address, but you lose all your seller protection if you do. That's up to you if you want to though. So that's the point. You can change it, but you will lose your seller protection. Say the buyer says this item doesn't show up. I'm on the hook for that, right? There is no I can get my refund back, or the buyer gets their refund and I get to keep the money. Because if you guys have had any items that show up, I'm currently going through this right now. A person bought some shoes. It shows delivered. They're saying the shoes were never delivered. If the buyer wants to take that and press the issue further, I get to keep my money. They get refunded on eBay side of it, and everybody's happy. On this item, the buyer could say that they never got it and they would get a refund and I'd be out of the money and the shirt. So that's what I mean by losing your seller protection. So it's up to you if you want to change your addresses. This is an $8 shirt. If I lose $8, it is what it is. So let me show you guys what these orders are going out here. This is a Nike volleyball tee. Women's large. Something or another East qualifier. So Mid-East qualifier, St. Louis. So very, very niche. No need to hold on to it any longer. That sold for $4 because I'm not hanging on to that. As I told you, this women's Rams t-shirt or a shirt sold for, that's an extra large, and it sold for $7. Then we got this Under Armour, and I wouldn't pick either one of these shirts up again. Got this Under Armour jacket that is a men's small, that sold for $10. Man, I probably wouldn't pick that up again either, honestly. Under Armour just only does well in certain categories. This is an Old Navy shirt. Women's large. That sold for $10. I wouldn't pick that up again either. Vintage Carolina or South Carolina Gamecocks sweatshirt sold for $25. I would pick that up again. Old Navy shirt, a youth extra large. This is a button-up shirt, sold for $6.40. Definitely wouldn't pick that up again. I don't really pick up much youth stuff, although you will see some from time to time. If it depends on the item. But a lot of the old items that I picked up, wouldn't pick up again. Arkansas baseball shirt. This is a men's 2XL. Sold for $8. Wouldn't pick that up again either. What is this? Under Armour, I think. Adidas shirt, men's, a men's medium with a quarter zip neck. I would not pick that up again either. That sold for $8. Maurice's top, new at tags, sold for $13. That's an extra large. I would not pick that up again either. So with the Patreon being said, if you guys want to join, there is a link down below in the description where you guys can join and get a 7-day free trial, see if it's the right fit for you. Come over, check it out, see if we can help you grow your store, grow your business, help you guys with some shortcuts, help you not make some mistakes that we made along the way. I do I do a morning call 4 days a week, Tuesday through Friday. Reseller Time does a evening call at 7 p.m. Central, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So come on over, check it out, see if we can help you guys grow your business. This is a Lazy Ass Lager shirt. That's the brand of the beer. I guess it's because there's a donkey right there. That shirt is a 2XL, so for $14. I would pick that up again. Johnny O pants, men's 33-32. These sold for a best offer of $50. Definitely would pick that up again. Bonobos pants, these are men's 33 wool pants. Those sold for $65. I would pick that up again. Then we have Puma hoodie with the BMW Motorsport on it. I would pick that up again. That sold for $18. Then we got this Abercrombie & Fitch women's shorts, size 2, sold for $20. I would pick those up again. Hard Rock Cafe Saigon location, men's extra large, sold for $16. I would pick that up again too. Ron John Surf Shop shirt sold for $12 on a best offer. That's a men's large, and I would pick that up again and try to get closer to $20 on it. American Eagle shorts, men's 33, sold for $20. I would pick those up again too. Now, as you may have noticed, all those items that I just showed you guys, I said I would pick those up again. Those are all newer items that have been listed within the last month or so. All those items are items that I've been real intentional about picking up. The sales price, how fast they sell. Getting real fed up with this GoPro, guys. So yeah, those items I've been intentional about the sell-through, the price, the type of item it is, just the popularity of the item as well with my target demographic. So that's stuff that I'm going to continue to keep picking up. Next item I'm going to show you guys is a Mercy Hospital item, $22,899, $22,899. This is a Mercy Hospital like nurse jacket. It's kind of like a sweatsuit type jersey material or sweatsuit material, but it's a sweater. That sold for $25. That's a women's medium. We got a University of Concrete hoodie, $23.15. $23.15. This is just a construction hoodie. University of Concrete by Willis Construction, some local company, I guess. That sold for $20. I would pick both of those items up again. $23,158. $23. This is a vintage No Boundaries t-shirt from Walmart. $23,158. Sleeveless super distressed graphic, sold for $25. If I could find that again, I would pick it up. That's a men's small. 23,424. Nike joggers, 23,424. for 2 for the standard Nike joggers. These actually were mine. When I ran out of inventory, or when I crashed my car and I needed inventory, I listed those. I took a best offer of 15 bucks because they were mine. Those are large. And now I'm going to get into some older items. This is the last of the newer of items that I was listing. So these are probably going to be low sales prices on these ones. All right, guys, got a large Carhartt t-shirt, men's short sleeve, sold for $12.80. Then we got this men's 2XL Live Strong t-shirt, but as you see, it's got this blue stain on there, and it's actually literally all over the t-shirt, so no wonder it took forever to sell. This sold for $7.99, and that's a 2XL. And I got this Old Navy chambray shirt dress, sold for $7. Women's small. I wouldn't pick these two items up again, but I definitely would pick up a Carhartt tee again. And then this is the last item, vintage Abercrombie & Fitch dad hat, sold for 25 bucks. Took about not even 3 weeks to sell, maybe a month to sell. And pretty good flip right there for something I paid, what, 25 cents for maybe at the bins. So I've been picking up hats, but I pick up hats all the time, but I don't list them all that often. But since I've been listing them lately, they have been selling. So going to the bins again tomorrow, which is why I'm here Sunday night packing my orders. So I will be looking for some more tomorrow when I go there. So yeah, guys, that's it, man. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend of sales. Hopefully you guys are doing well. That's gonna do it for this one. Catch you guys on the next one. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.